night, whatever time it is where you are when you're watching this video. What's up with y'all? Today is day 36 of our 60-day discipline challenge. Before today, we're going to be doing a full body morning flow. Right now it is about 7 something in the morning where I'm at, and the sun is still coming up, so we finna do a sun flow. So if you guys are ready for that, we are going to start in a standing position so we can do our sun salutations. So if you guys are ready for that, meet me on the mat. Alrighty, set my shoes right here. But we're gonna start at the tippy tops of our mat just like so, and we're gonna start with taking a deep breath in, extending our arms above our head, raising our gaze, lengthening through our fingertips here, stretching the spine up nice and tall. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forward. Now usually I do about 3-4 rounds of sun salutations, but today I'm only gonna do 2. We're gonna take a deep breath here, and we're going to halfway lift. A deep breath out as we fold forward. Another deep breath in as we step back to high plank. Take a deep breath here in high plank. Readjust if need be. And as you exhale, you're going to rock over the wrist, lowering down through chaturanga all the way to your belly, nice and slow here. Take a deep breath in as you extend the arms, going into your cobra. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, pick up your hips, shift back to downward dog. Take a deep breath here in downward dog. And a deep breath out. As you exhale, go ahead and step your feet to your hands, exhaling all your breath out here in your forward fold. Take a deep breath in and halfway lift. A deep breath out, fold forward. Another inhale here, fully stand. Exhale, hands to heart chakra center. So that was 1 round of our sun salutation. We are going to do 1 more round, and then we're going to continue where we left off. So let's do that 1 more time. Deep breath with me. Raising the hands above your head, lengthening your spine here by reaching through your fingertips. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forward, hinging at the hips here. Take a deep breath in and halfway lift. Place your hands on your upper thighs. Extend the arms as you halfway lift here. Exhale to fold forward. Deep breath here. Exhale to step the legs back to high plank. Step back here, readjust if need be. Take your time, there's no rush here. Once in high plank, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, rock the shoulders over the wrist, lowering down through chaturanga, nice and slow to the belly. Deep breath here. Exhale, extend the arms into cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the toes, pick up the hips, shift back, downward dog. Inhale here in downward dog. And exhale as you step your feet to your hands, nice and slow here. Deep breath out in your forward fold. Deep breath in as you halfway lift. Deep breath out to fold forward. Inhale to fully stand. Exhale, hands down to heart chakra center, or prayer pose, whatever you want to call it. Deep breath here. Exhale, release your hands down to your side. Alrighty, so that was our little warm up, our sun salutation there. Now we can continue where we left off. So go ahead and face the side of your mat, and you're going to stand in a wide leg formation. You're not going to be standing too wide, but our legs are also not going to be side by side. So once you find your little perfect distance here, we're going to take another deep breath in, stretching the arms above the head here, lengthening through your fingertips. And as you exhale, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to set it on your right hip, you're going to take your left hand and you're going to stretch over towards the right, getting a deep stretch down the left side of your body. You're going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. We're going to take 2 more breaths here, inhaling through our nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. We're going to take 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to stretch up nice and tall. Release your right hand as you take it towards the sky. Inhale here, lengthening through the fingertips. And as you exhale, you're going to take your left hand. You're going to set it on your left hip. As you take the right hand, stretch it overhead towards the left. Push the left hip out towards the right, deepening the stretch down the right side of your body. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release by stretching both your hands high in the sky here, lengthening your spine, stretching the crown towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Placing your hands on the mat here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out here. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, using your hands for support to lower yourself down to the ground. Lower yourself into a seated formation here. So we're gonna sit in a crisscross applesauce formation, or if you want, you can either sit in a butterfly. You don't want to sit with your legs crossed. Me personally, I'm gonna opt to sit in my butterfly. Now, once you're there in whatever seated position you decide to choose, we're gonna take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. We're gonna take another breath in as we stretch our arms above our head, reaching up nice and tall. And as we exhale, we're going to take our right hand, we're going to set it on our left knee, and we're going to take our left hand, and we're gonna set it behind our back as we twist open towards the left. Just getting a little spinal twist here. So if you guys are ready for that, let's go ahead and do that. And like I said, you don't have to sit in a butterfly. If you want to sit in a cross leg formation, whatever is most comfortable for you, but let's just go ahead and do that now. So deep breath with me. Extending the arms above the head, and as you exhale, twisting out towards the left, placing your left hand behind your back and your right hand on your left knee. And just take a deep breath here, lengthening your spine, and as you exhale, maybe twisting a bit deeper. Maybe you even turn your gaze over your shoulder for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, slowly release, turning towards the right to center yourself here. Hello, thank you for joining. I'm gonna get up and read that comment as soon as we're done with this last exercise right here. We're gonna take 1 more deep breath in, extending the arms above the head. And as we exhale, we're going to twist towards the right, taking our left hand, setting it on the right knee, and taking our right hand, setting it behind our back as we twist open towards the right. Taking a deep breath in as we lengthen our spine, and a deep breath out. Maybe we twist a bit deeper. Maybe you turn your gaze over your right shoulder as you take another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, slowly release your twist by turning towards the front of your mat. Alrighty, now I'm going to get up and actually read that comment right there, and then we're going to get back on the mats and continue where we left off. So let me get up, let me read this, then we're going to sit back down and do what we do. Alright, Hammer Lane, long time no see. They said hi with the waving hand. Hey, what's up with you? We are out here doing some morning yoga. So we're going to get back on our mat, back in our seated position, back in our cross leg position here. And we're going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. This time, if your legs were in a cross, release that by setting your feet next to each other like so. So our feet are going to be touching each other in our butterfly formation. Once there, you're going to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're just going to start to flap the legs up and down here, flapping the wings of your butterfly. If you're looking for a more deeper, more intense stretch, you can always pull your feet closer to you. And if you're looking for something, you're just looking for a nice little stretch, you're not looking for nothing too intense, you can always push your feet farther away from you to make this exercise more accessible. But either position that you chose here, we're just going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to take 2 more breaths here, inhaling through our nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth as we continue to flap our legs up and down here. 1 more breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. With your next breath in, find stillness. Go ahead and stop flapping the legs. Find stillness here in your butterfly for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, start to sit, well, not sit, start to rotate, that's what I meant to say, in some small circles here in your seated position. Still having your legs in this butterfly as you rotate the body in a clockwise direction, inhaling through your nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. And guys, if rotating like this in your butterfly is doing too much for you, you can always cross your legs and continue to rotate your body in a clockwise direction. Inhaling here and exhaling out the nose or mouth. And y'all, this is good because I literally just felt a pop like in my back exactly where I needed it. I must have slept wrong because this little exercise right here really just helped with that. So let's take one more deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to switch directions. So I'm now going counterclockwise, still seated in my circle here, just moving my waist and upper body. My body is still seated. I'm just going in some circles here for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, find stillness. Take a deep breath here in stillness. And a deep breath out. For your next inhale, go ahead and uncross your legs. We're going to turn our bodies around to go ahead and sit in our tabletop formation. So we're going to have our wrists, hold up y'all, hold up real quick. All right, anyway, we're going to have our wrists stacked under our shoulders and we're going to have our knees stacked under our hips. Go ahead and settle in your hands in knees position or tabletop, whatever you want to call it, for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. For our next inhale, I want you to start drawing a figure of 8. Figure of 8 with your body, rocking over the wrist and sending the hips down towards the heels. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Ooh, and I just felt something pop. Y'all, this is a great grand morning exercise right here. It's early in the morning. If you don't want to do a lot of exercises early in the morning, this exercise right here will still be just a little slight one that you can add to your routine. If you don't want to do too much, you just want to do something, you just want to do enough. No, this right here you can add. Because y'all, when I tell y'all, my spine felt so good. It just popped in everything. This is exactly what I needed right here. We're going to do that one more time before we switch directions. Now this time as you exhale, go ahead and switch the direction of your figure of 8. Y'all, something is biting my arm. Felt like one of those little red bugs at first. Another deep breath here. And a deep breath out as we continue to draw our figure of 8. One more breath here. And as you exhale, go back into your tabletop. Go ahead and readjust if need be. I know sometimes doing those of 8s, you can get a little mixed out of your original position. Go ahead and readjust if need be. And once there, take another deep breath in and a deep breath out as we start to rock our body forward and backward. Rocking over the wrist, pushing the ground away, and rocking back towards the heels. So take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Inhaling here. Exhaling as we send our hips back. A couple more times here. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath here. Hold it in extension here, extending the shoulders over the wrist for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out, pushing the ground away. One more breath here. And as you exhale, send your hips towards your heels, nice and slow for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out, keeping the hands extended out in front of you. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here as you walk your hands towards your knees. go ahead and flip the hands. So we're going to take the tops of our hands here, and we're going to place them on the mat. So the palms of our hands are going to be facing towards the sky. So go ahead, set the tops of your hand on the mat here, and your palms of your hands are going to go towards the sky. I know this a little wrist exercise can be a bit intense, no cap. So if it's too much for you, just bend the elbows. Bend the elbows out to the side to decrease the intensity. If you're looking for something more, you're looking for something extra, you can lean your weight back to make this more intense because you're going to put more pressure on the wrist here. So either option that you chose, we're just going to take a deep breath here and a deep breath out, pressing the nail beds into the mat. One more deep breath here and a deep breath out. Inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and shift the weight back. As you peel your hands off the mat, go ahead and shake that out for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and clasp onto your hands and roll out the wrist for another deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and shake that out, like you're flicking water off the hands. Alrighty, go ahead and walk your hands out back into a tabletop formation here. Fingertips spread wide, wrists stacked under shoulders, knees stacked under hips, pushing the ground away for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in as we walk the hands out, lowering our chest down into puppy's pose. We're gonna set our, hold up, get that out the way. We're gonna set our forehead on the mat here as we settle into our puppy pose, keeping our arms extended out in front of us for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Two more breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. One more breath here. And as you exhale, keep your forearms on the mat extended in front of you just like so. And you're going to shift your weight forward, lowering down onto your belly into your Sphinx pose, keeping your chest raised. So our belly is on the mat here. Our chest is up. We're settling into our Sphinx pose for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Two more breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. One more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to take our hands. We're going to go ahead and set our hands by our lower ribs like so. Take a deep breath with me. And as you exhale, go ahead and use the force in your hands to push the ground away. Push back up into a tabletop here. Go ahead and tuck the toes. Deep breath with me. Exhale, pick up the heels. Shift back, downward dog. And I didn't mean to say heels, guys. I meant to say hips. I meant to say pick up the hips and shift back to downward dog, not the heels. Forgive me, y'all. But anyway, once there, you're going to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and start to paddle out those legs. Taking a deep breath here and a deep breath out as you continue to paddle out in your downward dog, keeping your neck relaxed, gazing at the big toes here. So we're not looking up, we're not gazing up, our neck is relaxed. We're looking at our big toes, paddling out our legs for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath here, continue to paddle out those legs. And as you exhale, go ahead and find stillness, grounding down through your heels for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath here and a deep breath out in stillness. This time as you inhale, go ahead and bend those knees. And as you exhale, kick your right leg up, three-legged dog here. Inhale with me. Exhale, go ahead and bring that knee into your chest for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you step your right foot in between your hands to settle into a high lunge. If you need some support here, go ahead and keep your hands on the mat. If you're feeling secure, if you're feeling stable with your next inhale, go ahead and windmill those arms up. And as you exhale, go ahead and lower the hands down to heart chakra center. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out the nose or mouth. And y'all, I'm going to read that comment as soon as we're done with our high lunge here. We're going to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to lower our back knee down to settle into a low lunge. Inhale with me. Exhale out. Another deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and shift your hips forward, deepening your low lunge here. This is optional. You don't have to do this. Only do this if that's what you're truly feeling. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and place your hands on the mat here. Place your palms on the mat. Take a deep breath with me. Deep breath out. As you take your right foot, go ahead and scooch it up and towards the left of your mat. So you're going to take your right foot and you're going to set it all the way towards the left side of your mat. You're going to go ahead and lower down the right knee, settling into a pigeon's pose. So here we are in our pigeon, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Optional to lower down into your forearms like I just did. I just did this for comfortability. It is optional. You don't have to do this. I just wanted to do this. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, if you're laying down on your forearms, go ahead and pick your head up, set your palms on the mat here. Deep breath in as you tuck your toe, push the ground away. Go ahead and pull your right knee back into your chest here. Readjust knee B for a deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and drive that leg back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, lower the right foot down, paddle out the legs for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, find stillness, keeping your gaze centered on the big toes. Exhale it all out. With your next inhale, go ahead and bend those knees. And as you exhale, keep the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring that knee into your chest for a deep breath in. Deep breath out as you set the left foot in between your hands, settling into a high lunge. Optional to keep your hands on the mat here for support. If you're feeling secure with your next inhale, go ahead and windmill those arms up. And as you exhale, bring the hands down to heart chakra center. We're going to take a deep breath here. I'm going to read those comments, y'all, as soon as we're done here. Let's take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and lower the back knee down to settle into a low lunge. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and shift your hips forward, deepening your low lunge. Optional to keep your hands on the mat here for support. Or you can keep your hands on your legs, either or. Take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhaling through our nose. And exhaling out the nose or mouth. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and place your hands on the mat here. Take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. As you take that left foot, go ahead and scooch that left foot all the way towards the right side of the mat. And what you're going to do, you're going to take that left knee, you're going to lay it down flat, and you're going to settle into your pigeon's pose. Take a deep breath here in pigeon's pose. And a deep breath out. If pigeon pose is a bit too intense for you, you can always pull your leg in closer to you. Your leg doesn't have to be in a perfect 90-degree angle. You can always shorten that angle to make this more accessible for you. But we're gonna take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. I'm gonna take one more breath here. And as I exhale, this time I'm going to spin my right leg out as I shift into a wide leg seated formation. So now I'm in a wide leg seated pose. And I'm gonna take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Another inhale as I raise my arms above my head, lengthening through my fingertips here. And as I exhale, I'm going to fold over my left leg. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out as I settle here. Let's take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath here. And as we exhale, I'm going to use my hands to push myself up against the ground, walking my hands back to my center. Let's take another deep breath here. Lengthening through your fingertips, and as you exhale, we're going to fold over the right leg now. Just settle in for a couple breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. Take another deep breath here and a deep breath out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, use your hands to sit back up nice and tall, walking your hands back to your center. This time we're going to fold forward. So take another deep breath in. Stretching through your fingertips, lengthening your spine here. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Go ahead, lower your arms down towards the mat. That's only if accessible. You don't have to force yourself to fold. If this is where you're at, respect where you're at. If you need to keep your hands and fingertips on the ground, go ahead and do so. Me personally, I'm going to lower down into my forearms as I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I'm going to take one more deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to push the ground away and sit back up. Let's take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. As we pull our knees up, we're going to set the flats of our feet on the mat or the grass here, wherever you at. We're going to keep our legs wide. And we're going to prepare ourselves for some 90-90s. So go ahead and take your hands, set them behind you for support here. Go ahead and shift your weight a little bit back as you take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you lower both your knees down towards the right. See, our legs are making 90-degree angles, and that's why people call this 90-90. So let's take another deep breath in and a deep breath out, lowering down towards the opposite side. We're just going to keep that movement going, moving with our breath here. Just keep moving with your breaths. This movement does not have to be fast, although you can make it a little bit faster. You don't have to move as slow as me, but you don't want this movement to be too fast. You want to really feel it here. Taking another deep breath in and a deep breath out. I feel it more when I twist into it. Like when I lay my legs each side, I kind of twist into that side to feel the exercise even more. I'm going to do that a couple more times. Deep breath here and a deep breath out. Last time here. And as you exhale, find stillness. Find stillness here in this little seated position with your knees up. We're going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. As we spin our legs around, coming into an L-shaped seated formation. So we have our legs extended out in front of us. We have our feet flexed as well. And we're going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath here as we extend our arms above our head, lengthening through the crown of our head here. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and fold over our legs. You don't have to fold all the way flat. Just meet yourself where you're at. You don't have to have your hands on your feet or on your ankles. If your hands are on your calves, your knees, your thighs, maybe even on the mat, all of those options are perfectly okay. Do not force yourself into something that your body is not ready for, okay, y'all? So let's take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're gonna take one more breath here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. One more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Place your hands down by your sides. You're going to use your hands for support to lay all the way flat against the mat. Nice and slow here. Lower down, easing your way towards the mat. Go ahead and lay your head and back here. Keep your knees up in the air for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Take another deep breath here. Out. For your next inhale, you're gonna hug your right knee into your chest. You're gonna take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out as you continue to hug that knee in. One more breath here. And as you exhale, you're gonna take that right knee, you're gonna turn it out towards the right as you place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out as you use your hands to hold on to your left thigh, pulling your left thigh closer to your abdomen, getting a deep stretch in your right glutes right here. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out here. Two more breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. Breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release your hands from your left thigh, placing your left foot back on the mat. Take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out as you release your right ankle from your left thigh, placing your right foot back on the mat, keeping both knees up in the air still for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. For your next inhale, go ahead and pull your left knee into your chest. Deep breath here. And deep breath out. One more breath here, continuing to hold your left knee into your chest. And as you exhale, go ahead and turn the left knee out towards the left as you place your ankle on top of your right thigh. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Take both your hands, grabbing onto your right thigh. You're going to pull your right thigh closer to your abdomen, getting a deep stretch down your left glute here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to settle for two more breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. One more breath here. And as you exhale, release your hands from your right leg. Go ahead and step that right foot down towards the mat. Take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out as you release your left ankle, placing the left foot back down against the mat, keeping the knees up in the air here for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and cross your ankles. Cross your ankles here. I'm going to take another deep breath in. This time you're going to pull your legs into your chest while your ankles are still crossed, kind of like a crisscross applesauce position, but you're laying down on your back. You're pulling your legs into your chest here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Maybe rock from side to side here, giving your lower back a little massage. Two more breaths here, rocking from side to side, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose or mouth. One more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and uncross your ankles, pulling your knees into your chest here. Go ahead and wrap your arms around your legs, coming into this little ball position, like hugging yourself into a little ball, a little cradle here. As you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. Continuing to rock from side to side, massaging our lower back. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. One more breath here, continuing to rock from side to side. Now as you exhale, go ahead and release your arms around your legs. Place your feet against the mat here, nice and slow. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you lower your legs all the way down, flat against the mat here, both your legs. Set your arms down by your side, palms facing towards the sky. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out as we set our intentions for the day. Still very early over here. The sun is still coming up. So I'm gonna get ready to set my intentions for the day, what type of energy I want to be in, I want to flow in for today. And I will give you guys a couple of breaths to set your intentions, what type of energy you're trying to be in for today. I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to give you guys some silence to do so. So let's take a couple breaths here in silence while we set our intentions. Inhaling through our nose. Take a couple more breaths here in silence. One more breath here. And as you exhale, I hope you had enough time to set your intentions for today. For our next deep breath in, we're going to now thank ourselves for this practice. Let's thank our minds, thank our bodies, thank our spirits, because we really out here and we really did this. So let's be thankful and grateful. I'm thankful and grateful right now. Thankful to my mind, my body, my spirit, my ability to even do this. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. So anyway, let's take another deep breath in. This time, go ahead and walk your legs closer to you until you're able to pull your knees back into your chest, hugging them in nice and tight here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out as you roll over to the side, nice and slow. Place your hands on the ground here. Push the ground away to sit up nice and tall. Let's go back into our seated position. If your eyes were closed, you can go ahead and open them now for another. Hey, the sun is up now. Hey, we done did our morning yoga. We done did our sunrise yoga, and now the sun is up. The sun is finally fully up. It's now sunny out here. When I first came out here, it was not that sunny. The sun was just rising, and now it is up. So, hey, we really out here doing this, and the birds are out. So, hey, I'm thankful and grateful for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are enjoying your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is right now when you are watching this video. I hope you are enjoying yourselves. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for day 37 of our 60-day discipline challenge. Before though, I am finna read all these comments, and then I am finna leave on y'all. So let me get up, let me read these comments, let me roll up my mat. Let's roll this. Let me dust off all the grass. I got a lot of grass on my mat. The ground is still slightly wet out here. Alrighty. Let me just roll this up. I'm at dirty, y'all. I got all the grass on it. Whew. I didn't put my shoes on. I got grass on me. Stuff's still wet out here. Anyway, let's read these couple of comments before I go. Yes, the sun is back up, y'all. Finally, the sun is up. All right. Okay, I already read Hammer Lanes. I already read that they said hi. Okay, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but is it Sarkia or Sarcia? Like how do I pronounce that? How do I pronounce that? Look. If I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. Like, my apologies. I'm sorry. But they said hi with the waving hand as well. Hey, what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? All right, let me go right here. Ezra said hey. They also said hi again with the waving hand. Hello, what's up with y'all? Elizabeth said hello. with Speedy Gonzalez, the fastest mouse from Mexico. Okay, what's up with you? What's up with you? And Dior said, anybody here drop a 1? Yeah, I think they left. You know, they left. But you was here and you put that 1 down. So, hey, thank you. I'm grateful for you. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for liking. And I will catch y'all tomorrow for day 37 of our 60-day discipline challenge. Like I said before, I hope y'all enjoyed this little morning sunrise flow that we did. And I will catch y'all later. Peace.